been 3 weeks since we last saw each other. 3 weeks since I told you that I needed some space and that I didn't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. Since we had that conversation, I've done a lot of thinking. A lot. Sometimes I think it all through just way too much. Way too much. And maybe that's how I put us into this mess in the first place. Anyway, after the last 3 weeks, I feel like I'm clear on everything now. And there's something that I really need to discuss with you. You aren't answering the door. Oh, I know you're home. I really hope you do answer the door. I know you probably don't want to see me right now. I mean, I tried calling you, it seems like 10 times in the last few days. Maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe I'm being too confrontational. Maybe I should just go home and just let this whole thing just be. I've already caused you so much pain, so much heartache. Maybe I'm just opening you up for more heartbreak. I know that you opened up to me in a way that you had never opened up to anyone else before. You let me in. You gave me your trust. And I guess I don't guess. I see that I've betrayed that trust. Okay, I'm gonna knock one more time, and if you don't answer this time, I'll leave, and I won't come back. Because it's obvious that you don't want to talk to me. Okay, here goes, one last time. Okay, looks like this whole come over and talk thing was the wrong thing to do. I should just leave. No. Hey. I thought maybe you weren't home. I hope I'm not interrupting you. Look, I can see from your facial expression that you definitely weren't expecting me right now. But thank you for opening the door. I realize that me showing up here is probably a bit of a shock. Probably being an underestimate of that. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm probably not the person who you expected to come knocking on your door. It's been 3 weeks now, and I know that our breakup came as, well, a surprise to you, and I know that you needed some time to heal afterwards, and I mean, I did as well. I needed time too. I was still kind of depressed and anxious, and I still kind of am. I know that we had an agreement to leave it be and to have no contact with each other for at least a month, and then to check in to see if we wanted or needed to talk or whatever. Look, can I come in? I mean, it's cold and we probably need some privacy to have this discussion. Okay, cool. I thought this through a lot. A lot. I mean, I thought through coming here today, as well as thinking about us too. And I understand that it might be a little confronting to see me here, and maybe you aren't quite ready to have this conversation, but maybe you don't need to be like ready or have something that you want to say, given what I'm about to say to you. Now, I kind of feel like an idiot, but look, if we go back 3 weeks, and I don't know, I was just under a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, and I wasn't thinking as clearly as I would have liked to. Most of the pressure was just like general life stuff, really. But after reflection, I think I kind of linked you to the stress, like linked you to the problems that I was facing and the drama and the rest of it in my own life. And I see now how wrong that I was. In fact, you are the exact opposite of that. For me, you are. And you're not the cause of my stress, but you help me to deal with it, and you help me to be stronger with all of your support and love and nurturing. But I twisted it all up in my head for some reason and just confused everything, and thought somehow that you were the problem, and without you in my life, that life would be easier. I'm so sorry. I know this isn't easy for you to hear, but this is how I felt at the time. I know I should have discussed this more with you back then, but I don't know, I just kind of clam up and kind of keep it to myself, which in hindsight was the wrong thing to do. For you, for me, for us. And I feel like, well, I was wrong. I made a mistake, and it's clear now to me that we are meant to be together, and that we should be together. And I know you're probably extremely upset with me, and that's not even a strong enough word. And maybe you need to think about it before you say anything, but I think we should get back together. Okay. Before you say anything, I understand that this is probably a shock for you, and you're probably not thinking that this might happen. Maybe you're angry, maybe you've moved on, which I understand, both or one of those. But I really think we should give it another shot. What do you say?